Okay, good morning, students. So today we are going to start the another one topic of a power plant engineering subject. So that is hydroelectric power plant. Last class we were discussed about the IGC power plant. Okay, so today we are going to discuss hydroelectric power plant. It is a very uh, common power plant. You can see most of the power plant in our Tamil Nadu, most of the power plant are hydro-based power plant. uh, in Nilgiri districts, we have a Kunda power plant, okay, Kadambari power plant. So many power plant is very close to our area. So these are some of the hydro power plant is used for producing the electricity. Okay, so wherever you can see in the nearest place, most of the power plant are in our locations are hydro based power plant. Okay, right. So first we will see the today agenda of the session. Sorry, just a minute. So today we are going to discuss about the introduction part of hydro power plant. After that, we are going to discuss what are the different type of energy. So energy is normally, yeah, water energy. Water has some energy. It has consists of two types. So how it is differed, all those things we are going to discuss. Then a schematic diagram of a hydro power plant we are going to discuss, and finally we are going to discuss the construction and working principle, right? How the hydro-based power plant is works, and what are the important components involved in the hydro power plant, and finally we are going to discuss some of the power plants that is biggest power plant in India. So these are the topics we are going to discuss today. So that is the today agenda of this session, right? So now we move to the hydro power plant. Okay. Slide not changed, I think. Okay. Just a minute. So hydro power plant is normally a water-based power plant. So wherever uh, water source is abundant, okay. So that means if it is a hill station, you can see a water abundance, okay. So a lot of rainfall comes out. So a lot of water pond areas is available in the hill regions. So with help of that water source, we can construct the dam, and with help of the dam, we can produce the power through the power plant. So hydro power plant uses the gravitational potential energy of elevator retained water, which is transformed into kinetic energy by flowing through the pipe at high speed. So what I am trying to say is, so the water normally it will be stored in a place. That place is called dam. Okay, so with help of constructional, okay, dam constructional, okay, we can able to save the water, the reservoir the water. So automatically, if you are store the water mean that is in terms of, okay, water is stored in a particular area. That is water has some potential energy. So that energy is water, if it is stored in a particular place means it is a potential energy. So if you flow the water from highest position to lowest position, means water is transferred from highest to lower, means water is flow. Okay, due to the flow, okay, a potential energy is converted into kinetical energy. So with help of this energy conversion, we can able to convert the kinetic energy into electrical energy further. So that is the principle behind on the hydroelectric power plant. So normally a water is stored in the dam or reservoir. So that is a potential energy. If the water is again it transferred from high position to low position, so automatically water is flows mean, okay, the energy is again converted into, that is potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. After that, with help of the energy conversion process. So normally a turbine is used. With help of that turbine, we can convert the kinetic energy into electrical and mechanical energy. Further, it is converted into electrical energy with help of alternator. So these are the basic energy conversion principle in the hydroelectric power plant. So what are the important areas in your hydro power plant? So you have to store the water. So for that you have to construct a dam. So that is called a potential energy. Again, the water should flow from dam to the turbine area. So for that you need a penstock. So penstock is a device. Okay, penstock is a device that used to flow the water. Okay, so that is called penstock, and some gate system and also some surge tank system. Everything is required because water is flowing from height. The water is flows from high position to low position because your dam is constructed in a higher position and your turbine is located in the lower position. Both is connected with help of penstock. So due to the flow of water, okay, the pressure energy is increased. So if you want to control the speed as well as pressure of the water, means you need a surge tank. Okay. So the purpose of surge tank is to reduce the pressure and also to control the flow of water, because if the flow of water is at high speed, so for that a pressure tunnel, surge tank and gate system. So gate system, gate valve control system to control the speed of the water, like the shutter, something like that. That kind of system is required. So by this way, we can admit the water from dam to turbine. So the pressure energy of the water is again converted into kinetic energy. So due to the pressure, the turbine blades start rotated. So automatically, what will happen? The turbine start rotated. Due to the turbine rotation, the generator or alternator rotates, electricity is produced. So we can develop the power. So by this method, we can produce the hydro power. So with help of the hydro power plant, we can produce the power. So the remaining water goes to the water channel with help of draft tube. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, if you want to produce a power with the help of hydro power plant, you need first to construct a dam, and second thing you will need a penstock device, and after that you need a hydraulic turbine. After that you need electric generator and power grid systems and draft tubes. So these are the important components in the hydro power plant. So how the energy is stored in the water means, when the water is stored at a particular place, it attains potential energy. That is I told, by which of a head created. So due to storage of water in a reservoir, okay, the head of the water pressure energy and also head out both is increased, created with respect to atom level. Similarly, moving a stream of water possesses kinetic energy. So when you allow to flow the water from high position to low position, means the water moves at high speed. So the pressure also, the pressure energy of the water also increase. So due to the kinetic energy is for developed. So potential energy of the water is converted into now kinetic energy. So this is the first energy conversion takes place in the hydroelectric power plant. After that, the water energy is converted into mechanical energy with help of water turbine. So I already told, turbine has blades or buckets. So normally Kaplan based turbine and Francis turbine, these kind of turbines are commonly used, okay, as a water turbine. So with help of that, okay, we can able to rotate the turbine. So that is nothing but a mechanical energy. So a mechanical energy is used to drive an alternator, because your turbine shaft and your alternator or generator shaft both are coupled together. So your turbine start rotate means your alternator also rotated. So electricity is produced. So which convert the mechanical energy into electrical energy. So by this way, that initially potential energy converted into kinetic energy, then kinetic energy is converted to mechanical energy, and finally mechanical energy is converted into electrical energy. So by this way, we can uh, produce the electric energy with help of hydro power plant. So these are the two different type of energies in the water. One is potential, second one is kinetic energy. So what is potential energy? Potential energy is the storage energy in an object or state or a system because of its position or configuration. Because normally it is stored at a high place. So water is stored, okay, in a reservoir. I mean, the water should have some energy. That energy is called potential energy. Okay, right. After that, it flows from high position to low position. So that is energy conversion takes place, because water is flows from high to low mean at higher speed. So the pressure energy is developed in the water. So the energy is converted from potential to kinetic energy. So what is meant by kinetic energy? Means kinetic energy of an object is relative to other moving and stationary object in its immediate environment. So it is get converted. So you know the energy principle, energy neither can be created nor destroyed. Energy can be transformed from one form to another form. So by this way, you can convert the water energy, potential energy into kinetic energy. So in this slide also you can see a bicycle, a person. Okay. Normally, if it is staying in one position, means that is the form potential energy. If a person, okay, ride a bicycle at high speed, mean the potential energy converted into kinetic energy. In the similar way, okay, a tire is hanging in by with a rope. If it is placed to one position, it is in the form of potential energy. If it is moving from one point to another point, means the energy with help of the potential energy, okay, it is converted into electrical energy. So by this way, water also has some energy while in the storage. That energy is potential energy. After that, it is moves at a high speed, okay. So potential energy converted into kinetic energy. So these are the two different type of energy, okay. Conversion is takes place when water is stored and when water is flows. So this is the two important information you have to keep in mind. So energy stored in water, okay, that is in the form of potential. So if a water source is abundance, then water power is very cheap, because if you have very abundance of water, so if a rainfall is high, or the environment may be a hill station, definitely more rainfall is there. So a lot of rain water you can harvest. So with help of that, you can store the water. So water power is a very cheaper one. If it is uh, if it is in the mountain area, I mean, okay, it's a very cheaper one. So with help of this water source, okay, you can develop the power. So though the initial investment is high to operate the cost, are quite low when compared to the other power plants. So if you compare with the other power plant like diesel power plant or gas turbine power plant, okay, the cost of construction of dam is very high because you need more area, because if you want to store the water in abundance level, mean, okay, you have to construct the dam. It requires a lot of time. So and also the investment also is very high. So we have to provide some water channel, and we have to construct the dam, and we have to provide the penstock, and we have to purchase the water turbine, that is Kaplan or Francis turbine. Then we have to connect with the generator and power station. We have to inbuilt and grid system, everything you have to construct. So then only we can develop the power. So what I'm trying to say is the initial investment of the plant is very high. So if you compare with the diesel engine or gas turbine, it is very highest cost one, highest investment cost, and quite low in operation. Sometimes, okay, if the rainfall is poor, then you cannot produce the hydro power. So what I am trying to say is it is not suitable for all areas. It is only suitable for wherever the water source is abundant. Then only you can uh, plan the hydro power plant. So this is the basic drawbacks behind on the hydro power plant. And also the operating cost is quite low when compared to the other power plant. So if you initially invest, okay, then there is no operating cost. Almost very minimum amount of operating cost. Only the initial investment is required. So this kind of investment, okay, only initial stage require high amount, and the remaining period you can develop the power, and we can run the power plant with the lower operating cost. So these are some advantages as well as some of the disadvantages for the hydro based power plant. Next, we are going to discuss the schematic diagram of a hydro based power plant. Okay. So here you can see the schematic diagram of the hydro power plant. In that, we can see what are the important components. So the important component is, first one is construction of dam, that is reservoir. So that is the storage area of water. Then we need a shutter or gate system. So with help of this gate or shutter system, we can uh, transfer the water from reservoir to turbine. So that is called gate. Okay. And next you need a penstock device. So the penstock device is used to connect the turbine and your gate system. So while transfer the water from reservoir to turbine, in between you have to provide some surge tank. So surge tank, I already told, with help of surge tank we can store some amount of water due to the pressure variation. So when the water is flows from reservoir to turbine, okay, due to the pressure difference, some uh, uh, air lock may be happened, some what you call some pressure energy loss may be occurred. So that can be compensated with help of surge tank. So in the penstock divide, we have to provide a surge tank and also a pressure control valve system. So when the pressure is more, so automatically with help of the control pressure control system, the flow of water pressure is controlled. Okay, and similarly with help of surge tank, the flow of water also controlled. By this way, in the penstock system, we have to provide the surge tank and the gate valve system, right? After that, the water goes to the Francis turbine. Here, the turbine is Francis. So, with help of this Francis turbine, when the water is flows from high to low position, so the highest pressure energy of water touch the turbine shaft. So automatically, sorry, touch the turbine blade. So due to the thrust force, the turbine shaft is rotated because your blade is attached with your shaft. So your shaft is rotated. Your turbine shaft and your generator shaft both are same. So your turbine shaft rotate means your generator also rotated. That means your generator has stator and rotor. Okay, it has some electrical winding. So due to that, okay, due to the moving of rotor, so the current will be induced in the stator winding that will be okay taken from your generator to power grid system. Okay, so by this way we can produce the power. So the important component is first one reservoir, then gate system, then surge tank, and Francis turbine, and the alternator and transformer. So transform with help of transformer we can transfer the power. Okay, so the remaining water from your Francis turbine is go to the okay water canal areas. Okay, water channel areas with help of draft tube. So draft tubes also play a very important role. Again, the pressure difference is created in the Francis turbine that will be compensated with help of draft tube. So draft tube also used for to control the back pressure. Okay, so because water has a pressure energy, so due to the movement, okay, the pressure energy is varied, so that will be okay taken care with help of drafting. So due to the flow from turbine to water channel, okay, pressure the negative pressure may be act okay in the flow area, so that can be avoided with help of drafting. So by this way your hydraulic power plant is works. So this is about the schematic diagram of a hydraulic power plant. Next, we are going to discuss about the biggest hydro power plant. So, the Lada power plant you can see nearby our area. In India, you can see the biggest hydro power plant is Koina hydroelectric project. It is the largest hydro power plant in India. The project site is near to Patanchatra. It is located in Maharashtra. So in Maharashtra state, we have a largest hydro power plant. That power plant name is Koina hydroelectric power plant. So the power plant is built on Koina River. Okay, so Koina River you heard about, it is close on the Maharashtra region of in India. So in that river, okay, we constructed the our government constructed the Koina electric power process project. So this is the largest hydro power plant in India. In 2012, the three George Dam, that is at in world level, China has uh, completed the project in the year of 2012, the largest hydroelectric power plant, that is three George Dam, okay, and replaced by Itiapu, that is the, this is the dam of hydroelectric power plant in Paraguay. Okay, so the Paraguay is initially construct the first world largest hydroelectric power plant, but now the China is takes another one project, three George Dam, okay, uh, and Itiapu. These are the two power plants constructed by the China, okay. So initially, Paragu constructed the first largest hydropower plant, but now China take over, okay. So these are the things you should know. And we have a first power plant in India located in Darjeeling. So with help of Brahmaputra, okay, river, we construct the first power plant in India. So this is about the biggest power plant in India as well as biggest power plant in the world. Okay, so this is the first power plant in India is Darjeeling power plant. Okay. So this is a very simple one. Today we discuss what is hydro power plant. So with help of hydro water source, that is water source, we can develop the power. So energy is two type. One is potential, second one is kinetic energy. When water is stored in a dam, that is called potential energy. When water is flow from low position to high position, or water stands for from one point to another point means at a high speed means what. So energy also converted, that is potential energy converted into electric energy, and further it is converted into mechanical energy with help of turbine. So due to the turbine rotation, the mechanical energy is finally converted to electrical energy. With help of power grid system, we can develop the power. And we discussed about the schematic diagram, how the construction of a hydroelectric power plant is there. Then what are the important components we discussed. And finally, we discussed the drawbacks, that is benefits and drawbacks. So benefit is nothing but, okay, it is low operational cost. The one of the negative factor is high investment cost is required. And second one is you cannot run a power plant in all area, this kind of power plant in all area, because wherever water source is abundant, then only we can construct this type of power plant. Because if you want to run a power plant, mean this type of power plant mean you need a water source. Then only we can develop the power. So water is abundant, then we can construct. So we can go with this kind of power plant in mountains area and higher rainfall area. Okay. And next we discuss about the biggest power plant in India. That is first power plant is Darjeeling, and Koyna hydroelectric project is the largest power plant in India. So that is located in Maharashtra, Patanchatra, and the world largest hydropower power plants. So that's all from now. If you have any questions, now you can ask. It's a very simple thing, hydroelectric power plant.
No doubt, sir.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, now
Thank you,
you
sir.
can leave. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
So next you will see another one topic.
Thank you, sir.